EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Man, it's Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get there. He got the first out, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
Up at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. This one hauled in by Thomas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On 4th down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, left side, he's got it. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. They'll try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead.
Ravens 7, Vikings 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth
A
down.
gain of 6 yards.
It'll be a
It's
punt coming
fourth
up
down.
for the Vikings. Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment. He was taken down after a solid return. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
39-yard line.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 2. To the air one more time with Jackson. The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now get him on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Jackson. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Jet sweep, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Brought down behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. His throw left side is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
2nd down. Jackson. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6.
The kicker on.
So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens move out to a 21-3 advantage.
3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
Out comes the Minnesota
35-yard line.
offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At his 49-yard
So this team
line.
finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He runs with it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for
Brian Thomas, the
Jr.
intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be third down.
Third down and
Solid
13.
rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Yards.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Brings up second and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
A 24-yard attempt.
About as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Play action now. Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Catch man, right side by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. Halftime coming up, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
To kick off for the Vikings.
Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Whoa! And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing Jackson. Quick throw taken in, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Jackson. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the
Another
play.
great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout to talk things over before third down. Back to throw, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
28, Vikings 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28.
The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Then he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's another.
It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Now, faking the give. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's right side and caught by Taylor. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
21-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. In motion comes Thomas. Pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
He keeps it himself, and he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Mike Green, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens Headed back out again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5
yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 6. Now, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Baltimore.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Baltimore.
Looking from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but he does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Jackson looking to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Up the middle they go. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 3rd and 7. It's Jackson. That is caught. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Point after, coming up here. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own
The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one not quite on target. Not him too much, and that one falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Ravens.
The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
We gotta bump this up.
Right back to the air following that pick six. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Right-hand defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 41.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll give on the ground, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
We're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll look to throw. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 10. Easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it...
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good, and the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit.
Ravens 41, Vikings 19.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now a run on first down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 3.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. Handoff here, up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.